Imagine tearing through the wild in a vehicle that feels more like a luxury penthouse than a truck. We're talking handcrafted interiors, cutting-edge tech, and off-road performance that laughs in the face of rough terrain. These are million-dollar machines built for adventure and comfort at the highest level. Get ready to explore the world's most expensive and jaw-dropping expedition vehicles. Unimog Discovery X. The Unimog Discovery X is a wild creation from Unidan, built on the brawny Mercedes-Benz Zetros platform, the same platform used in military logistics. The price tag? You're looking at $500,000. But trust me, once you see what this thing packs inside, that number makes sense quickly. The Discovery X carries 770 liters of water, over 200 gallons, plus 1,300 watts of solar power stretched out across custom integrated panels. That setup alone gives you a serious off-grid range of about 1,250 miles, which means you're going way past where the pavement ends. When you do get out there, it's not camping. You've got a queen-size bed, full bathroom with a composting toilet and shower, a fully enclosed space that keeps out dust, and a hot water system for comfort in any climate. We're talking completely sealed cabins, water-resistant interior materials, and 59mm composite panels, giving you insulation and structural strength that'll handle just about any terrain, temperature, or tantrum from Mother Nature. The kitchen rivals some home setups. There's a slide-out stainless steel bench, induction cooktops, and self-locking drawers made of aluminum and composite materials easy to clean and hard to destroy. You've also got an isotherm dual-drawer fridge-freezer combo, a separate 50-liter freezer, and even an optional oven. The Discovery X is pretty much a rolling power plant. With two 300 amp-hour EnerDrive lithium batteries and up to 1,300 watts of solar, you've got everything you need to stay off-grid for weeks. There's also a 3,000-watt inverter, 120-amp AC charger, and 240-volt outlets throughout the interior and exterior. Want to plug in a coffee maker, blow dryer, or even a full-blown air conditioner? Go ahead, it'll handle it. For those who like their adventure with a bit of tailgate luxury, check this out. There's a slide-out outdoor kitchen with a grill, sink, mixer tap, and flip-down stainless bench. Want entertainment? There's a custom hatch for a TV, stereo, and speakers, so you can grill burgers, blast some music, and enjoy the stars under the electric awning. You're basically packing a 5-star resort on wheels. If you think that first beast was impressive, wait. We're only getting started. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. EarthRoamer LTI. This is where off-road capability meets carbon fiber luxury. The EarthRoamer LTI might just be the crown jewel of American overlanding, and it's got the price tag to prove it. Starting at $620,000 and stretching up to $730,000, it doesn't pull punches. It's not built for weekend warriors. It's for those who want to live off-grid without giving up anything. Built on a Ford F550 Lariat 4-wheel drive chassis, the LTI packs a 6.7-liter turbo diesel, which means you've got torque to tow mountains, if that's your thing. But what really sets it apart is the one-piece carbon fiber body, vacuum-infused in-house in Colorado. It's incredibly light, insanely strong, and built without a single seam, which means no leaks, no squeaks, and top-tier insulation from the heat or cold. Inside, this thing feels more like a high-end apartment than a camper. There's a king-size memory foam bed in the overcab bunk, plus options for single or queen-size beds in the main cabin. The whole space is climate-controlled, insulated and loaded with luxury finishes from granite countertops to touch faucets and flush-mount windows. They didn't skimp on anything. Got a family or a couple of friends? No problem. The LTI can comfortably sleep up to 4, and there are seatbelts for 4 as well. The bathroom is a full-height wet bath with a cassette toilet, a hot shower, an exhaust fan, a mirror, and even a clothes drying line. It's molded from gel-coated fiberglass with no seams, which means easy cleaning and zero mold risk. When it comes to energy, the LTI is fully self-sufficient. There's no propane and no noisy generator. Instead, you get a massive lithium-ion battery bank, dual inverter chargers, and a huge rooftop solar array that feeds the system automatically. Whether you're deep in the Rockies or parked in a desert, you've got reliable power to run everything inside, like cooktops, fridge, microwave, AC, heater, and the works. You also get 43-inch military-grade Goodyear tires on beadlock rims, giving you both traction and durability when things get gnarly. Because the whole thing's built in Colorado and custom to order, you're not getting some off-the-lot cookie-cutter camper. Every unit is tailored to your needs, built by hand, and backed by decades of real-world testing and feedback from over 300 previous builds. EarthCruiser Explorer XPR 440. Now, if you're the kind of guy who likes a bit of luxury with his dirt, grit, and off-road adventure, the EarthCruiser Explorer XPR 440 might just be your dream overlander. Built down under in Australia, this beast sits on the legendary Mercedes-Benz Unimog chassis, the same one the military and rescue services trust in the worst terrain on the planet. It's going to set you back anywhere from $580,000 to $700,000, depending on how deep you want to go with customization. We're talking 300 horsepower and a wild range of over 2,100 miles on a full tank. This is a vehicle designed for serious isolation. Think deserts, mountains, jungles, you name it. It's been tested in the Australian outback and beyond, with over 6 decades of EarthCruiser experience baked into its DNA. Inside, this bad boy combines rugged off-road DNA with straight-up comfort. A queen-size bed, a fully equipped kitchen, and a 2.5-kilogram washing machine. You're doing laundry in the middle of nowhere. There's air conditioning, a microwave, 2 fridge freezers with a combined 280 liters of space, and even a 240-volt outdoor barbecue so you can grill under the stars like a proper gentleman. Its wild utility features include heated tanks, twin lithium batteries, 860 liters of water storage, and 800 liters of fuel. That kind of fuel capacity gives you the freedom to roam across continents without stopping. Oh, and there's a chainsaw and axe included. On the tech side, the EarthCruiser's got 5 external cameras that can record up to 45 days of your adventures. Want to live stream your expedition to your buddies back home? You can do that too. The vehicle also uses a dedicated iPad to control over 140 internal systems. From climate to lighting, it's all at your fingertips. Unicat MD56C. The Unicat MD56C starts at $800,000, but with enough bells and whistles, it can climb up to a mind-blowing $1.5 million. Built on the Mayen TGS 26.5406x6 chassis, this juggernaut is German-engineered with the kind of precision you'd expect from a country that practically invented the Autobahn. Its living module is over 18 feet long, made from a fiberglass composite sandwich that's tougher than a tank. It even sits on a steel-framed floor, mounted with a 3-point kinematic system to handle the nastiest terrain you can throw at it. Step inside, and you're met with teak countertops, a dual-zone induction cooktop, microwave, dishwasher, and a high-end 130-liter fridge with a 65-liter freezer. There's even non-slip dish storage, so your gear doesn't shatter after rough trails. The MD56C carries a 24.6 kilowatt-hour lithium battery bank, fed by 1,850 watts of solar panels, and backed by a Honda generator. Here's where it really gets fun. It's got a carrier system in the back, large enough to hold a side-by-side ATV, 2 motorcycles, and a spare tire. You drive the beast to base camp, unload your toys, and keep the adventure going where most vehicles can't even begin. The living space sleeps up to 6, with a convertible dinette up front, and a heated queen-size bed in the back. A dry bathroom with frost-proof plumbing means no freezing pipes, even in sub-zero temps. Every inch is designed for practical overlanding, not just flash. Even though it's a luxury rig, this one doesn't try to be a rolling home theater. It's all about experience over excess. No surround sound systems or giant TVs here. It's for folks who'd rather stare at the northern lights or the Sahara night sky than a screen. Mercedes Unimog SOD Rise 4x4. The Mercedes Unimog SOD Rise 4x4 is a fully loaded luxury apartment bolted to one of the most badass off-road machines Mercedes has ever built. We're talking about a motorhome that laughs in the face of civilization and rolls confidently into the middle of nowhere like it owns the place. Price tag? Above $1 million. You'll understand why when you see what's inside. SOD, or Stone Off-Road Design, is no stranger to turning rugged vehicles into off-road beasts. They've worked their magic on the Volkswagen Grand California, but the Rise 4x4 is a whole different league. For this monster, they started with a Mercedes-Benz Unimog 5032, a vehicle already built to survive Armageddon, and transformed it into a mobile penthouse that can climb mountains and cross rivers like it's a casual Sunday drive. The Unimog base already comes with portal axles for that sweet ground clearance, front and rear locking differentials, an 8-speed off-road transmission, and a raised air intake system that lets it wade through nearly 4 feet of water. So whether you're trekking through dense forest, deep snow, or flooded backcountry roads, this thing's ready for battle. Oh, and you get to choose between a 230 horsepower 4-cylinder or a 394 horsepower 6-cylinder diesel engine. But here's where it gets wild. On top of that indestructible beast sits a sleek, custom-built motorhome module. It's got clean, modern lines, a pop-up roof section, and just enough exterior add-ons to let you know it means business. There's a rear spare tire mount that doubles as a motorcycle or ATV carrier, a front grille guard, and even an aluminum cargo box for gear storage. Step inside, and you're hit with a vibe that feels more like a luxury condo than a rugged expedition vehicle. Picture this: a pop-up alcove bedroom with a wraparound view, a rainfall shower, a pyramid-shaped toilet that honestly looks like a piece of modern art, and a floating vanity sink that wouldn't look out of place in a boutique hotel. That's just the start. The rear U-shaped lounge area has a hidden bed that lowers down at night, just over the round table. And get this, a nesting ring chandelier that collapses when the bed comes down. The kitchen, it's like someone ripped it out of a high-end apartment. 4-burner induction cooktop, an oven, a full-height double-door fridge freezer, and a stylish deep sink with a tall faucet. Everything screams premium. Action Mobile Global XRS 7200. The Action Mobile Global XRS 7200 is a 6-wheeled, 18-ton globe-roaming fortress with the personality of a military tank and the soul of a 5-star hotel. Price? Just over a cool $1 million, give or take. That's house money, but in this case, your house can cross the Sahara. Built by Action Mobile in the Austrian Alps, this beast stretches nearly 32 feet long and stands over 12 feet tall. It's built on a MAN chassis, the kind used for heavy-duty military trucks, and under the hood, it hides a 720 horsepower engine. Once inside, the XRS 7200 wraps you in warmth and refinement. The interior boasts rich wood paneling, LED lighting, stone flooring, and sleek countertops. You're surrounded by top-shelf materials and an eye for detail you'd expect in a Manhattan loft. It's got a Gaggenau induction cooktop, steam oven, dual 175-liter refrigerators, and a 150-liter freezer. You won't run out of fresh food, even in the middle of nowhere. And when it's time to do laundry, just fire up the Miele washer-dryer unit. The master bedroom is located at the rear, offering a quiet, separated sanctuary. There's a second convertible dinette up front for extra sleeping space, and in between, you'll find a bathroom with a soft-closing bidet toilet, shower, and sink trimmed in premium materials. When it's time to move, the batteries recharge through the engine. But while you're camped, the 1,440 watts of solar panels take over. And with a 720-liter freshwater tank, 140-liter black water, and 250-liter gray water capacity, you're set for serious off-grid living. If all that wasn't enough, the XRS 7200 has a hydraulic lift for your motorcycle, or even a Suzuki Jimny. EarthRoamer SX, $1,198,000. The EarthRoamer SX is basically the private jet of overland vehicles. It doesn't need a runway. This beast starts at just under $1 million, but let's be honest, no one's ordering the base model. A fully loaded SX can easily hit $1.2 million. Built on a Chevrolet Silverado 6500 HD chassis, this thing's got serious backbone. Under the hood, a 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V, 8 pumps, out 350 horsepower, and 700 pound-feet of torque. Paired with an Allison 6-speed transmission, it's made for mountains, deserts, and every apocalypse scenario in between. Now, if you're waiting to get your hands on one, prepare to be patient. There's a 7 to 10 month wait list after you drop a $125,000 deposit. The body is built like a spaceship. The camper is made from vacuum-infused carbon fiber. Not fiberglass, not aluminum carbon fiber. The same stuff they use in Formula One cars and stealth bombers. It is totally self-sufficient. No propane, no noisy generator. Instead, you've got an 18,000 watt-hour lithium-ion battery bank and 1,600 watts of rooftop solar. Step inside, and the SX feels more like a high-end condo than a camper. Think full dry bathroom with a rainfall shower, California King memory foam beds, and room to sleep 6. Want more luxury? There's an optional washer-dryer combo and a wine fridge. Because if you're camping without wine, are you really camping? The interior design isn't just comfortable, it's smart. The dinette area fits 6 adults during the day and converts into a California King bed at night. Above the cab, another California King is tucked away neatly, so you don't need slide-outs or pop-ups to sleep like royalty. There's even an exterior kitchen setup with a Traeger smoker, Blackstone griddle, or Solaire grill, your choice. You're not just overlanding. You're tailgating in the middle of nowhere with 5-star cuisine. 27 North Ascender 30A. This one rides on a Ford F554x4 Super Duty chassis and stretches across a massive 203-inch wheelbase. It's powered by a 6.7-liter Powerstroke turbo diesel V8, delivering 330 horsepower and a whopping 825 pound-feet of torque. Outside, it's coated in a proprietary adventure skin that's like a truck bed liner with a serious attitude. It's actually mixed with Kevlar. The tires? Military-grade Continental MPT-81s. The same spec is used on actual military vehicles. Inside, you're treated to a walnut-trimmed interior that's straight out of a luxury yacht. Real wood cabinetry, leather seating, and soft lighting make this feel more like a Napa Valley tasting room than a trail rig. There's a full dining area, an upscale kitchen with an induction range, a full-size fridge, and space for 4 adults to live comfortably. The bathroom is a full wet bath with a shower. Not a squeeze-in, and hope you don't slip deal. This one's got space, hot water, and enough style to make you forget you're not in a hotel suite. Now, here's where it really earns its $1 million badge. It has a 150-gallon diesel fuel tank, which means about 3,000 miles of range. It also packs 100 gallons of fresh water and a 6-day off-grid energy setup, thanks to heavy-duty lithium-ion batteries, dual alternators, and solar panels across the roof. Security tech? Covered. Tesla-style display with outdoor surveillance and cabin controls. No guessing what's happening around you in the middle of the night. SLRV Commander 8x8. The SLRV Commander 8x8 is basically what happens when an off-road military truck gets a luxury penthouse makeover. It's a two-story, diesel-chugging, terrain-devouring beast with enough power and comfort to make your house feel like a Motel 6. We're talking about a vehicle that stretches a whopping 39.4 feet long, built on a Mayen TGS 8x8 chassis. You know, the kind of truck that usually hauls tanks or missiles. But instead of cargo, it has bedrooms, TVs, and a galley kitchen for a cooking show. This monster has a 12.5-liter six-cylinder engine that pumps out 480 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 1,646 pound-feet of torque. Paired with a 12-speed automatic transmission, 4 differential locks, and a 2-speed transfer case, it is built to go anywhere. But here's where it gets wild. It's got a powered 2-story roof. You've got floating stairs leading to the second level, which houses 6 twin beds, each with built-in storage, a reading light, and its own window. If you've got kids, grandkids, or unexpected guests, you're covered. Downstairs, you've got a master suite with a king or queen-sized bed, a full bathroom with a shower, toilet, and vanity, plus a massive galley kitchen. Depending on your setup, you can have an induction cooktop, oven, dual microwaves, and a marine-grade fridge. The dining area features a club-style lounge, and above it, an electric lift bed that hides away when not in use. There's no skimping on comfort either. Central air and heating, 4 flat-screen monitors, satellite TV, internet, you name it, you can have it. Outside, it's kitted out with a grill, sink, washing machine, skylights, roof rack, winch, and massive water tanks holding between 133 and 264 gallons. For power, it's got a 48-volt solar array, a Cummins diesel generator, and a first-of-its-kind 9.5 kilovolt ampere alternator that draws spare power from the engine to recharge the batteries. Well, for the price tag, if you're feeling frugal, the base model starts at $899,500. But if you want more, basically all the bells, whistles, and rocket launcher buttons, you're looking at around $2 million. Global Expedition Vehicles Pangia Sky Lounge. At $2.1 million, it's one of the most outrageous, expensive, and over-the-top overlanding vehicles on the planet. First off, it's built on an international HX series truck, likely the HX 620. GXV turned it into a 6x6 with rear steering, front and rear locking diffs, and air suspension. It's got a 200-gallon diesel tank and sits so high, you could park a sedan under the front bumper and still not hit it. The body? A 24-foot-long composite cabin made of 60mm thick panels with closed-cell foam insulation. Inside, it's basically a luxury apartment with 10-foot ceilings, once the roof's elevated, and dual-pane glass windows, so you can watch the wilderness without freezing your toes off. Now, the pièce de résistance. The Sky Lounge, when it's up, transforms the upper level into a glass-walled observation deck with panoramic views of the wild. Inside, the interior finishes are insane. There's a spiral staircase, 2 queen-size beds, granite countertops, and a full washer-dryer combo. The kitchen is stacked with a 15-inch induction cooktop, a 12.6 cubic foot fridge, and all the modern appliances you'd expect in a high-end condo. The electrical system is courtesy of Mastervolt, packing 1,200 amp-hours of lithium batteries, dual 3,500-watt inverters, and 1.2 kilowatts of solar. Add to that an Onan QD 5000 diesel generator, and you've got power for days. This thing is so new and exclusive, it's basically mythical. But if you're the kind of guy who's got a Harley, a satellite dish, and a family of 6 you want to take across the Rockies in style, this is your throne on wheels. Which of these insane overlanders blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you love next-level adventure vehicles, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We've got even more jaw-dropping content coming your way.